So that's a growing problem that I ran into. It's confident fat women. I do enjoy fat women for cuddling, but my favorite is like if she's had like the gastric bypass, because she'll have the self-esteem of a fat girl but the body of a fit girl. So it's like the best of both worlds.
Go ahead and give it up to my friend Q.
Hi.
Hey. Q has never seen a video. So the topic of today's show is cheating, master cheating. I saw this video a while back. There's actually two parts to this video. The second part, I was reminded of the second part recently because the second follow-up video just released a couple days ago. This is my man, Brady, I don't know, but he declares himself as a master cheater. So I wanted to bring this topic to Q just because I know you have definitely some interesting good opinions as far as dating and opposite sex is concerned. So I feel like let's just not waste any more time. I want to introduce you to Brady, aka the master cheater. You heard him right. He has a PhD in sneaky links. That's exactly what he has. So let's go ahead and just watch it. And I want to see exactly, Q, what you got to say, girl, because I'm so curious.
I'm ready.
All
Let's go.
I do cheat a lot. I can't help it. It's something you do to protect the people you care about. If you don't...
Who are we protecting? We're protecting people? Because for their well-being, to protect them. Okay. Let's see what else. This nonsense.
Well, he's clearly, his barber is clearly protected against him. If you can see his lack thereof. He's not, I don't know how you cheat without a fresh haircut, but hey, it works for him.
Okay.
Don't give a fuck. You would just go sleep with whoever. If you cheat, that's showing that you're taking the steps to protect other people's feelings. I've never been caught. I developed these habits. I would go to the bathroom to take a shower every day when I got home. I didn't really want to take multiple showers in a day, but I know that if I was coming home from cheating, that it was going to be a necessity. I didn't need to look out of the ordinary. I'd always have a friend and they will help to stretch out my lies. We'll take even some pictures together that might not be on that day, and
I'm sorry. He's recruiting other individuals to assist him in his cheating crimes. You're bad and your friends are bad and you're both garbage. That's what I
mean, you know what? I just gotta say, I mean, honestly, just you have to admit it. Like, that's some real ass friends. Like, I know for a fact, let's just be real. Like, even taking like men, women, the shit out of this, like, we're gonna keep watching this, but I have to say this. You know for a fact, if you have some down ass friends and you out there doing no good, hopefully your down ass friends will do some shit that this man is recruiting his friends to do. I mean, I would like my friends to sit there and take. He's literally creating a Snapchat story. He's creating a whole scenario of where he was all day just to get away with the cheat. I mean, yeah, you make no sense, but you gotta have some down ass friends like that. I hope my circle. I'm gonna test that one day. I'm gonna hit all you guys. Huh?
I said we need to upgrade. We messing up.
Oh, we do. Our friendship. We're lacking on our friendship. I don't understand. Like we need friends like this.
Save these pictures and I'll even post them to maybe a Snapchat. I'll block everybody from the story but her, so she has like this personalized story. I've done some things that have thrown her off. I saved my sister's name and my phone is Beautiful Girl because I knew it would attract her to go through it. And my sister told me about, your girl called me, and so it worked out. So I was able to confront her and say, why would you go through my phone? She said, why you have her in there as Beautiful Girl? I said, that's just a nickname I've had for her whole life. It just made her feel like, wow, like I shouldn't have been going through his phone. I've been with my girl for about 5 years. When I got with my girl, I already had a baby on the way. I didn't want her to know about that, so I couldn't be honest with her from the beginning. My baby mother thinks I live in transitional housing, and I actually been living with this girl for 5 years.
Go ahead.
And he smokes 3 packs of Newports a day. I can't do it. Who is kissing on this man? Who is allowing this man to treat him like this? This is unacceptable treatment and behavior. I can't do it. I can't do it.
Unacceptable. I mean, what got me was my baby mama thinks I live in transitional housing. The Newports and the smoking, and the fact that your baby mama believes you're homeless, sir. Yeah, like, First of all, how did you meet her? Where did you meet her? How did that happen? Because if I think a man is in transitional housing of any sort and I'm meeting you on the street, you're homeless, you're transient, sir, and I'm going to let you put your seed inside of me, I don't think that's going to happen.
5 years? He said 5 years? Oh my gosh.
Because I can't afford for her to put me on child support. The process servers could come looking for me at the address that I'm at. We all live within like 20 minutes from each other. They can't come to my house.
Wait, pause one more time. You're not going to tell me I your house for 5 years? For 5 years, I can't never stay home. Why are you in transitional housing for 5 years? How long of a transition is this exactly? Should we not have already like transitioned to wherever it is we're trying to be? Like, this makes no sense to me.
Should you not already graduated? Just imagine the lies he probably told. Oh, the transitional house probably got robbed. Oh my God, it probably was on fire. Oh, I just can't keep it together. I just relapsed to the side of cocaine. I just can't do it. What did he tell her his problem was that keep relapsing to be in here for 5 years?
I can't. She's clearly a special case herself because there's no amount of clowning that I would allow to occur to still be in this situation with this bugaboo. Like, ew, that's all I have to say.
Exactly. Okay.
Because I live in transitional housing. I have structured my Instagram to attract new women constantly, to make myself seem like a ladies' man, and it works. I started talking to girls and giving them like a proposition like, help make me popular. Take a picture with me, post it, that made it seem like we had more of a relationship than what
Who is approaching him? Who is constantly agreeing to participate in any sort of activity with this man? What does he mean by constantly? Like, what type of women are going to go for this here exactly? I would like to see.
I'm curious too. I went to his Instagram page because he does have an Instagram page, but it's private because, I had to be fucking nosy because I was like, ain't no way. Are you going to call yourself a master cheater? I got to see exactly who you're pulling and exactly what your lifestyle looks like online, because you making all this whole scenario like you some influencer some shit. Like, I need to know if you like really out here catfishing bitches, or are you for real with your shit? Like, this is definitely giving me walk up to you while you're at the gas station vibes. Like, this is what's giving me. Like, yes. I feel like he offered to be sweet. Like, oh yeah, I even offered to sit there and pump gas because they'll give you a couple bucks if they feel bad for you, but I still get numbers too. Like, ladies, has this man panhandled you at the gas station asking to wipe your windshield or something? Please let me know.
Oh my God.
We really did. There's going to be like a little financial incentive. Of course, they didn't get anything. When I see my male friends go out with a girl and she's pretty, I'll have them send me the video and it'll look like I'm taking that pretty girl out to eat, and I'll post that on my page as well. I would imagine they're thinking, wow, if he's sitting here and he's getting attention from these really beautiful girls, these women see something in me and you need to come and find out what that is. I have some pictures with my kids on the Instagram, so if you're looking for somebody who takes care of his family, it looks like I do more for my kids than what I actually do, and that's what I want to portray. If you're looking for somebody that goes out and has fun and take you out.
First of all, he looked like his breast stank. Second of all, he said he makes it look like he does more for his kids than he actually do. Like, sir, being a good father, this is your life method? Like,
yes. What? He says he does I don't know. He says he does enough. He says he does enough in relationships. I just want to kind of pause right there for a second. This is my question to you because it just came to my mind.
Okay.
I know people have first of all, have you ever been cheated on?
Of course. I feel like you cannot live life without being cheated on.
Yeah, unfortunately, it just seems like that's kind of the norm. You said you can't survive out of life without getting cheated on. What is like the craziest story you have that says, like, how extreme did someone go to lie to you in order for them to not get caught cheating? Like, are they extreme, like this person, like literally creating a whole scenario on a story, or they don't give a shit and they're just like, this is what it is?
No, he's extra. I mean, I definitely have dealt with just like men who don't care and are just
Mm-hmm.
like, oh, whatever. Like I just kissed her. It wasn't a big deal type vibe, you know? But it's never
Mm-hmm.
been as extreme as like catfish making a profile, like lying about taking care of your kids, saying you're really like, nah, I don't have any crazy story as far as that. But if I think of something, I will let you know.
Yeah, definitely let me know because I've been thinking if I have any outlandish stories of cheating. I just feel like no, because I feel like most of them. See, here's the thing: is I don't know if I would feel more I can't even say appreciative. That sounds so bad. Like I don't ever appreciate anybody cheating. Let me just start first and foremost by saying that. Okay, but I want to say I would appreciate a little more effort into you cheating. You know what I mean? Like I
I'm hearing is you support his methods. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm gauging from this conversation.
No way do I support this man's efforts. But I like, yes, if you're gonna cheat like him because he is a pro. Girl, he is a master. hell no. Like I don't support this man's efforts. But what I'm trying to say is I would support a little more effort into covering it up or a little more effort into lying to me a little bit, just because I feel like when you're just like here, it kind of shows me like at least you care a little bit, you know, like you care a little bit not to hurt my feelings a little bit. Cause you know, most men nowadays, like, yeah, did it. What can I say? Shit happens. Like dead ass, you know?
I care a little bit, you know.
Just a little bit.
You care about hurting my feelings just slightly. So
yeah,
I guess that is
like, you get what I mean? Like he's literally going through all of this effort. Now, here's the thing though. To me, he's going through all this effort more for self-preservation rather than actually giving a fuck. Like this man, he don't give a fuck about going on TV looking like this. He ain't gonna give a fuck if you're sitting there and cheating on a bitch. Like I'm gonna tell you that right now. So how do you put more effort into cheating than your own physical appearance? I'm just baffled at, but I don't know. I guess for me, I'm starting to really understand that like, you know, cheating, put a little effort to lie to me. You know, I just feel like you actually show you know, a little bit. Shit, I would. Fuck. I'd do it. I'd sit there. I would rack my brain. I would even, you know, I'd probably go as far maybe to keep a lie going. I just picture myself lying and then having to make like a website, having to sit here and make flyers. Having to like Photoshop actual pictures of me places and shit.
They don't know until after the fact. On Instagram, I will not let my girl follow me. When I first got with her, we got into an argument about social media and I told her, you need to add me right now, Instagram and Facebook. But that's before it got really good, before I started doing my stuff. She's like, you know, I'm not gonna be your friend. Now she wants to go back on that, but I said, no, you need to stand on what you said all those years ago. And my page is private, so she can't see what's going on. I maybe only sleep with maybe 1 to 2 girls at a time. And then I maybe have maybe 10 to 15 girls that I talk to that might be able to get interchanged into that.
But how in the hell did he pick 15 victims? 15
victims. Stop it.
Victims. They weren't girlfriends. They weren't exes. They're not babe. 15. How many? How you gonna have a conversation? 15? 15? What? How?
No sense at all.
And, you know, just imagine, here's my other thing. Just imagine for a man who actually looks good, who smells good, has his shit together, has, you know, so just imagine if he out there flossing on Instagram and how many people that man is getting. If this mixed scruffy, transient, homeless man can get 15 bitches at one time, how many? I'm scared. At this point in time, it's kind of like,
where's of these women? Like, I need to see what these women look like and what they're doing with their lives. Because
you know what,
there's dirt underneath the nail, nigga. Excuse me. Put his claws on them. Something is wrong with them. For real.
Not on them, but girl, in them, around them.
Lord Jesus. I mean,
just imagine.
Now, just thinking about it.
But I wouldn't even be able to. I couldn't even do it if he paid me. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I would literally have to quit prostitution that day. The moment this man decided. It's just, I'm sorry. It's just like, and I'm really curious if one of his bitches want to come up here and comment and just say, not my man, please show us who you are. I want to talk so much shit that they come out of the woodwork. So sis, we got to talk, okay? I got to know what he did, what he didn't do. Clearly he's doing something right. Clearly he's doing something right. Let's go ahead and continue because I got to show you the part 2 because there is a follow-up. This is the video that this was posted how many months ago? This was posted in May and this was like went viral everywhere, right? So there's a follow-up video as far as about how it changed his life. So let's finish this and I want to show you the second video because you have to see this shit. Okay.
When I do go to cheat, I like to take them places where I know that there's not going to be the other girls that I talk to. Movie theaters because it's dark. If I can get away with getting Chick-fil-A and going to the beach, I will because I know I'm not going to spend over $20, $30. Once sex get involved, I can manipulate a lot better. I think sex is more of like a tool for like getting to where you want. What could I get from it? Maybe it's a new job somewhere. I've had several girls buy me cars within the last few years and I've explained it.
Pause. I can't even get
what?
Pause. He just said he had several girls buy him cars for many of years, right? Where the cars at? Where the cars at? Where they at? I need receipts.
What type of car? Is it a hoopty? Was it $300? Like what exact vehicle did she buy you?
The fact that he got something bigger than a hot rod car on that's on a checkout stand to me is surprising enough. So I don't care if it's a hoopty. The fact that you got bigger 4 wheels than just a little putt out Mr. Lightning McQueen or whatever car to me is surprise enough. Okay. You getting cars and shit. And I can't even get a text back. What is this? Jesus, is this my life? What? Fix it. Clearly I'm doing something. Does he have a class? If he has a class, I'm taking it. If he has a class, I'm taking it. I'm to mark my word.
Can he please do the master class after he used some master chapstick? Because that's distracted by the entire time. The crust.
Yeah, I can't even front them smoker lips for real. That nigga smoked several backwoods a day. That's like so clearly the women he's dating, they have to be into weed. They probably fronting his weed habit. He got all them backwoods for them bitches for sure. See, and this takes kind of dynamic. Remember the whole dating dynamic of men are natural hunters and women are their natural prey, right? So this to me just takes that to the extreme of just like, I understand that that's how you naturally are. I understand how you want to possibly naturally just hunt. And there's so many prey out there. It's so many different types, big, smalls, you have so short, big booty, no booty, big tits, no tits. Like, you know what I mean? To get to this level, it's not even like, it's not even, I feel like when people take it to that level of having that very predatory mind, it's unattractive. Does he not understand that there's a lot of people open to open relationships now? More and more people are getting comfortable talking about polyamorous relationships. Because I bet you 1,000% sure if he just talked to them, if you're so smooth like that, were you finessing bitches out of cars and shit? You probably can finesse a bitch into having a whole other sister wife.
And the bigger that they are, the better it is for cheating, at least. Because they'll accept whatever they get. Lizzo kind of fucked up the game with that because she's really empowered the body positivity movement. It made all these fat women just feel like they're like legit like somebody special. So that's a growing problem that I've ran into. It's confident fat women. I do enjoy fat women for cuddling, but my favorite is like if she's had like the gastric bypass because she'll have the self-esteem of a fat girl, but the body of a fit girl. So it's like the best of both worlds.
Gloves.
This is okay. This might seem like this is fake, but this is dead ass real. Like this is a real ass man confessing to this. I'm just imagining how many people are going to be pissed because he legit just said, I love the gastric bypass big girls because they have a confidence of a fat girl but appearance of a fit girl. There's so much to unpack in this as far as even his mental health state. It's ridiculous, bro.
Literally, like, I was like, Micah, this is mental illness at this point. Like you are mentally like, I
mean, it sucks. It's kind of, he's mentally ill. He's mentally unstable. But one thing I want to say is if you spent all this energy finessing hustle, why don't you have a good job? Why don't you have a better job than what you have? Like if you clearly have a gift of gab, you clearly are you're clearly organized, sir. You're clearly, you're really good at critical thinking skills. You're really good on your toes. Like you should definitely be you have a mentality of a hustler in a sense. Like you understand what I mean by that? Like you were so strategic, but it's just like you're thinking very small peanuts when you could be thinking way larger. Not no pun intended, the large
at least
ones,
be like
but
a salesman, like something like that. Don't misbehave.
Right? Instead of living off of bitches, why don't you just be able to use this mouthpiece and be able to come up? I mean, you probably could trick a few sugar mamas. They'd be able to do it for free, and that's what they're here for. Seeking arrangements, sir. They accept both sexes, from what I hear. Okay.
I've been with some super conservative women, and then I'll have conservative opinions. And then when I'm with women that are like really on the far left, like I personally don't care about things either way, but I know how to tailor my opinions. I will just say whatever I have to say to appeal to anybody. Their music, their political ideologies, sometimes you start to genuinely care about these people and you want to share your own opinions and your own worldviews. And I try not to do that because that messes up the finesse.
No sharing political views. That's like scary strategy. Like he's studied this and gone too far. Like I don't have a master's, he has a doctorate. Like he's just with this is crazy.
This is like sociopath level where he has no sign of empathy. Just look at him. He's not empathetic. He actually doesn't give a shit. Like you can tell by his behavior. This is past being a narcissist. Like this is to the point where you have no empathy for anyone. Like I know it sounds like, I mean, hopefully people who do cheat, at least you feel bad somewhat. Like, you know, you have some kind of remorse. Like, you know, fuck, I didn't want to hurt this person I really do care about. You know what I mean? And he's just like, yep, this is what I do. The bitches is still, they back at the crib right now. You know,
this is how I make money. Like,
yeah, like he's literally telling you, like he's just telling a day in his life. Like this is how my life is. I just woke up this morning and I had coffee for breakfast and I, you know, fucked about 3 or 4 bitches and got paid today. And then it's like, what?
Oh gosh, I can't.
I know.
Right track. I do lose sight of what I'm doing sometimes because sometimes there's some really bad people. They're stealing stuff out of the self-checkout lines. They're not taking good care of their children. They're just really bad people. And I have to just sit up and ignore these things because I've realized like I'm here for a reason. I'm here to do something for myself. You know, this is for me.
My guy said there's really bad people as if he's not one of them. Oh my he's like, the world's so horrible, people so evil, like how dare they, the audacity of all these awful people, but me, I'm just doing something for myself.
Like, shame on y'all. Shame on y'all. Shame on y'all for stealing that gum at the checkout. I'm out here destroying homes, so shame on you for that 25 cents. Okay. Shame on you. I'm over here, you know, I'm over here just being a predator on skinny fat bitches. But you know what? Shame on you. Shame on you for not taking Ray to go get his little Jordans that he wants, you bad parent. Like, I told you, sociopath vibes. Like, this man is insane. This man literally, in his brain, something isn't all the way right.
I don't like talking to y'all because y'all always trying to find something. Y'all always trying to find something, very much something. Y'all